how's it going? I hope you're doing well this fine Sunday, and before anyone says anything about the ambiance, oh shit, does that include me? Yes, that includes you. I threw on some Thanksgiving ambiance. You know, I thought we could cosplay as sexy pilgrims, but, okay, so. I know you can't see it though. I don't even know I put it on. I try to be nice, I try to do things right, and it just doesn't end up working out all the time. Hey, stop playing with your hair. Remember what we talked about? You're right. Sorry about that. Anyways, I hope you're doing well today. It is a very atrocious, ugly day where I'm at, and I love it. Couldn't love it more, actually. I love when it's like just fucking horrific outside. It's great. That's not sarcasm. I actually really do like it. But, okay, so jumping into it today, I've gotten... I'm sorry. I just feel like such a poser sometimes when I make these because I'm like, I've gotten some comments. But I really have. It's only been like 2 comments, but there's been 2 requests for a tattoo tour. And I'm happy to give one, okay? Much obliged, honestly. Very flattered, too. So, yeesh, someone needs to repaint. How dare you zoom in on my nails? You are such a bitch. You're asking for it. You're cruising for a bruise and miss. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do this because some are in rather obscure places. So, yeah. Basically, the premise of this video is that I'm gonna be talking about your wounds and scars as a person, while showing you, because I guess tattoos technically aren't wounds and scars, they're art. But I guess, like, just having... Girl, it makes no sense at all, but go off. I don't know. It correlates in my mind. Shut up. Leave me alone. In my mind, it makes sense that I give you a tattoo tour talking about wounds and scars. So, yeah. Basically, we're going to start off with... Actually, I'm going to start talking first, then I'll take off my clothes, like I like to do. Yeah, wow. You couldn't even finish that last bit, huh? No, I couldn't even finish it, dude. Like, I can't do it. But, so gross. Jesus Christ. I'm no better than a man. In more ways than one. But, I recently, all of, like, what I'm talking about today, there's a reason I'm talking about it, is because it's been a very prominent part in my life. And, I've been talking with, like, friends and my therapist, just different relationships that I have in this life about this specific topic, and it's really been eye-opening for me, and it's really helped, and so I'm gonna share with you too. And, like, you know, the reason that I make these videos is, one, to, like, talk myself through stuff that I'm working through as a person, but also, like, to help other people too. And, like, sometimes, like, I know it's not gonna help everybody, but I hope that sometimes my words can, like, resonate with somebody out there. So, there's that. Basically, let's start off by saying it really, really frustrates me when people, and I understand, I can be compassionate to it, but it really frustrates me when people are like, I can't love because I'm scarred, or I'm wounded, or, like, something has happened in my life that has left some wounds and some scars on my heart, and I'm like, Shawty, you and everybody else, like, I'm sorry, this might be, like, a little controversial, but, like, you and everybody else, to be alive is to, like, fucking fall down and get scraped up a little bit, right? Like, obviously, our experiences are gonna look a little different, but to be alive and breathing means that you are gonna need to put a few band-aids on your heart, you know? Maybe not a band-aid. Maybe you should wrap that, wrap that girl, are you good? No, dude, I'm not good. Can you say it? She meant wrap your heart up instead of band-aid it. Thank you. But that's kind of what it is, and I'm sorry. You being hurt is not an excuse for you to go around and create more hurt and create more pain and pass that on to others. It's not. I'm sorry, it's just not. And also, people say these things, and like, I get it. I do the same thing. Like, I'm not putting myself on a pedestal here. Like, I get it. They say these things like, they're so embarrassed of their pain and their hurt and their wounds that they have as a person, and like, they're humiliated about it almost. And like, again, that's so silly. Like, every single mark that you have on your body, and I'm not even talking about just like mental, I'm talking about physical. Like, we get super embarrassed about, I mean, this is a little off topic, but like, we get super embarrassed about our stretch marks, or we get super embarrassed about our imperfections. And the reality of that is, first of all, imperfections don't exist. Like, that is just something that we fully make up as people and label as imperfections. They're not real, dude. Like, stop. It's all about like the way you view it. Cliche as fuck, I know, but like, it's true. So maybe you should start fucking listening to the cliches. You ever think about that? Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to go all crazy on you, but we get so humiliated and get such shame for like our scars and our wounds and our pain and our past and our hurt, and it's so funny because we get almost obsessive with it to the point where we kind of let it define us and dictate the rest of like how the rest of the course of our life is going to look, just based on like a shitty experience that we've had that has damaged us. That happened, like, it could have happened super recently or forever ago, it doesn't matter. We decide, you know what would be a really good idea? Carrying that with me forever. Hey, that's it. Like, thinking about it out loud, it doesn't make sense. Like, oh my god, that situation, that experience sucked. Okay, I'm gonna just carry it with me forever. Sounds good, right? No. Like, that doesn't make sense, dude. You are not, like, in my eyes, the way that I view it, your mistakes and your wounds and your scars and everything that's quote unquote wrong with you or bad, they don't make you at all. You make yourself. You have the potential to like be whoever the fuck you want to be. You just like, you know, have to start letting go of these things that have dictated and controlled you for so long. And we all have different ones, and that's what I think is so fascinating about humanity in this life, is that we all have demons in one way, shape, or like form, and we all have like, whether we were brought up in like a really shitty childhood or like we've had just really shitty things happen to us throughout our life. And by the way, I know that you have. And it's okay. Like, it's not your fault. None of it is your fault. But then on the other side of things, like, it is your fault if you choose to not let that go and you pass your pain on to other people. That is your fault. But we are all wounded. That's the thing. And also, don't isolate yourself because of like your scars. Because I promise you, I have the same ones. They might be from different causes. They might look a little different, but our hearts and our scars and our wounds and everything that we are so fucking ashamed to just like show each other, they're the same. And it's really been like, I'm really right now knee deep in the passenger seat, and you're beating me out, is it casual now? Gotta love Chapel. Come on, you gotta love Chapel. But it's really taken me a long time. Like, I'm really in an intense phase right now where I am trying to get to a point where I love all of me and love every single part of my journey that has led me up to this point. And let me fucking tell you, bitch, it's not easy, okay? It's hard because I do the same thing where I think back on these wounds and these scars and these moments, and I just want to bury my face into, like, do you know that one cartoon where they like just stick their face in the, please insert it. Okay, I think this is the one you're talking about. Maybe. Thanks for the extra work, by the way. Yeah, thank you. That took about 5 minutes, so stop complaining. God. Did I introduce myself yet? I don't know if I did. If I didn't, hey, how's it going? It's the other one of me. I don't know what, like, my alter ego, future me, whatever which is really just the same me, just maybe a little bit better, you know? Or maybe a little worse. I guess it really depends on the day, but nonetheless, hello, you look like such a babe. It tears me apart to think about the person that I used to be in high school, and like it tears me apart thinking about the shit that I used to do, and like it just sucks. But the thing is, like I needed to get to that. I needed to go through all of that to come out of the closet. No, I'm just kidding. But to come out of like all of that pain and suffering and to see a little bit more clearly. And it was like, you know, as hard as that is, like it is very beautiful to see so much clearer now and to actually try to begin the process of loving that part of my journey in my life. And you know, again, we isolate ourselves so much and just think that we've fucked up and we've made the biggest mess of our life. And like, I'm such a firm believer that no matter where you are, no matter how fucked it is right now for you, no matter how many times you've fucked up, which I know you have a lot, by the way, it's okay, same, you can get yourself out of it and you can find peace. Like that's really what we're all searching for at the end of the day, is peace and love. And we go looking for it in the wrong places with the wrong people a lot of the time. And again, I'm not going to fault you for that either, because I've done the same. I do the same still sometimes. I go looking for this fucking thing that I feel like I've been, like, you know, you spend your whole life searching for. And in reality, it's like the easiest way to go find it is to go look in the mirror. You know, like, there's absolutely nothing outside of you. Everything that you want to feel and create and be and have in this life is right, like, it's there. You already have it all. It's just a matter of, like, peeling back the layers and, like, healing. And, again, all very much easier said than done, but, like, to me, to be wounded in any way, shape, or form is so fucking hot and sexy, because it makes you who you are. It doesn't, notice how I said it doesn't make your life. It doesn't dictate the rest of your life. Can you imagine if we let one scar, like, or one wound or one fucking dumb experience dictate the rest of our lives? OMG, yes, chickadee, you of all people can definitely imagine that. Shut up, okay? I was gonna say that I can't imagine it because I've done it, but you need to shut the fuck up, okay? Go to timeout and put a dunce cap on. Tired of you. But how silly is that? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If you allow the negative to control your life, then you are going to live a fucking miserable existence. And good luck to you. That's all I gotta say. But if you, and I'm not saying, like, going too far the other direction is, like, bad too, like, only letting the good dictate your life, because the good and the bad can't, like, exist without each other, dude. Like, there's a reason there's a yin and yang symbol.
Very astute, Porcelain. That's a little nugget of wisdom I'd really like to jot down.
You were such a bitch, but I do love Sue. That was a funny clip you added. I love that I had to say that in the video so I could remember to add that clip. I mean, so glad you added that clip, right? You added that, right? But yeah, you shouldn't be ashamed of honestly anything, because I promise you all that shame and guilt and embarrassment is doing nothing but hurting you. No one else gives a fuck. Like, it's cool. And, like, again, I don't blame you for feeling it. It's normal. We're taught growing up, like, guilt and shame are just such prominent, like, feelings in the human condition, but also it's like, you don't need to feel that way. You don't deserve to feel that way. Like, you can start the process of letting go right now, because why in the fuck would you want to spend your time reliving all of the awful things that have happened to you? Like, I know it's our brain trying to keep us safe, but it doesn't make sense. Those bad, horrible things happened in the past, dude. Why are you pretending that they're there with you right now? They're not. They're done. They're done. It's okay. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's time to let go. It's time to move on. It's okay. You know what I mean? Okay, so I think that's all I got for that. Now I'm going to show you on the topic of, like, wounds and skin and all the things, I'm gonna show you my tattoos. Before we get to the tattoo tour, I wanted to kind of step in, as I so often have to do around here, just because I know that it's so much easier said than done to let go, and I want you to know that I can have so much compassion because I know how fucking terrifying it is to let go of, like, your deepest fears and insecurities, and, like, again, it's kind of rich of me to come on here and preach all of these things because, well, first of all, I'm a huge believer in practicing what I do preach because I won't come on here and, like, spew some shit unless it's stuff that I'm actively working on as a person as well, like, right alongside you. And I know it's easier said than done, and I don't want to come off, like, super condescending or cunty ever, and I know sometimes I do, and that's just never my intent. I just hope you know, like, no matter where you're at with that whole journey, you got to give yourself grace because there's going to be ups and downs, and, like, in all parts, in all aspects of life, there's going to be ups and downs. There's literally nothing that is linear. It's just kind of a matter of when you get off course or you, like, fall down and get a little bruised or battered or whatever, just a matter of, like, how you proceed going forward because, like, as great as it would be if bad shit didn't happen, that's just simply not the life we've been given. Like, fucking shit. I need, like, a swear jar, because if I'm ever gonna, like, get monetized one day, maybe, who knows, I need to learn to shut the frick up, okay? But anyway, yeah, I just wanted you to know that you should move about all of the self-improvements with nothing but love and compassion, because if you go on a healing self-love journey, but you go about it in a place of judgment and hate for yourself, it's not really self-healing or self-love. Let's get real. It's just you being hard on yourself, and that's going to get you nowhere. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, one last thing, and then I'll let her show her tattoos. I feel like when I watched this back, I came across very, I don't know, ungrateful in a sense, and that's not the case at all. My tattoos mean everything to me, and I know a lot of people are going to come on here and kind of judge and just be like, oh my god, like, and that's fine. Like, I'm putting myself out on the internet. I need to know that people are not going to agree with that. I'm not asking you to agree with it. My tattoos, every single thing has meaning towards it, and it's stuff that really does, like, first of all, they make me feel so much more confident in my own skin, and second of all, they resonate with me, and, like, I don't regret a single one of them because every single one of them has such, like, a purpose, and it played such an important role in my life at one point or another, even if it's still not prominent to this day. And so, yeah, I just wanted to say that, and I was kind of rushing in the tattoo tour, and again, I can see if it to me, and I think I'm just trying to cover my ass here, I'll be honest, but it comes off a little bit just, like, bitchy, and that's just not the vibes. And also, it literally feels like I'm a boy, like a man sitting on our first date trying to, like, show you my camera roll, except for I'm showing you my tattoos. So if you don't want to watch it, I won't be offended, okay? If you're not sticking around for the tattoo tour, have a good day, you shitbird. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You're doing great. And if you are sticking around, it's like it's a little rough. I also sped it up because I just won't stop yapping. So there's that. But that's all I got. Enjoy, I guess. Ew, no, I can't. Please edit me taking my jacket off.
Thank you. Like, I just don't want to, like, seduce my audience. I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about this, but okay. So, I have a lot of tattoos. I actually haven't counted before, but it's an absurd amount for a 20-year-old. Yes, I'm only 20. I know people are going to give me so much shit. They're like, why do you need that many tattoos when you're 20? I don't know, because I feel hot. Eat my ass. How about that? Anyway, let's see. Oh, there's going to be a lot of cutting around this. I know it. I don't want to pop a tit. Okay, so let's start off with this arm first. Here we have a little ram thing, and this is for my dad, actually. He has a ram skull on the exact same arm in the exact same place. He got it for his uncle, who passed away of Lou Gehrig's disease, and it's just, I mean, growing up I was always really fascinated with my dad's, and I wanted, like, a twinning tattoo with him. So I got one. Mine's a little bit more feminine, and she added some, like, branches and stuff, which is pretty cool. Moving on down the road. This is from Call Me By Your Name, you know, when he fucks the I'm just kidding. My grandma's nickname for me when I was little was Peaches, and so I got that. And also, this kind of goes with it too, this little guy right here. That's, like, supposed to be a peach blossom. One day I want to add more to it because it is looking a little sad right now, but yeah. Now this little guy, this little bird, me flexing, I'm like, should have got a pump in. But this bird, actually my mom and my dad have the exact same one in the exact same place, and it represents family, love, and also like, fuck, I don't even know what kind of bird, I should know this. I do know this, I'm just blanking. If I remember, tell them what bird it is. Split-tailed swallow. Thanks, sweetheart. But yeah, it also represents like coming home no matter what, or finding your way back home. So yeah, that's a little shared one with my family. Pretty cool. Now we'll go. I have 3 on my back. Or actually, is it 4? I don't even know. But I have this one for my dad also. I don't know if you guys... A lot of people ask me, they're like, I like your mushroom. And I was like, thanks. Or jellyfish, I get a lot too. It's actually not that. It's for my dad. It's the Boston, like the band Boston. Their classic rock band. And it's like one of their logos. And it's really, really cool. And it's like one of my favorite albums. So there's that, and again, I just grew up with, like, listening to my dad's music, and that specifically, so that is, yeah, that's, fuck, 16 minutes? Damn, sorry, y'all, I'll try to wrap this up quick, but yeah, there's that, fuck, I'm trying to think, okay, there's gonna be one that I'm not gonna be able to show you on my back. I'll, like, insert a picture of it. I'll tell you about it, though. It's on my back. It's a picture of, 2 people in a car, like, you'll see it, driving down a road and the stars are out. That one's for my little brother. I actually asked him, I'm like, if I were to get a tattoo for you, what would you really want? Like, what kind of vibe would you be wanting? And he told me that since him and I, we always go on drives, like, when one of us has a bad day, when one of us is, like, pissed at mom and dad, or, like, we have something we need to talk about with each other, we go on a drive. And we did a lot of nighttime drives, and they were very therapeutic for us both, so he's like, you should get us driving down in the car, and so... yeah, there's that. The text on it is our best memories in French because I'm a bitch and I've spent quite a bit. I've always had to like draw to the French language. I'm learning the French language, and my middle name is French, and also I got it when I was in France. I've lived in France for a little bit, so yeah. I also hope you know, like, when I say all of these things, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to flex. This has just been my experience as a human, and I want to share that with you, and I just hope it never comes across as, like, super stuck-up cunty. And I know sometimes it might, and I just hope you know that that's not my intent ever.
Going off of that, again, like, just kind of restating what I said earlier, obviously I'm very lucky to be living the life that I have been given. All of these beautiful tattoos just remind me of that, and they just remind me of the beauty and the gratitude that I should carry around with me because of the privilege that I possess. And it's not something I take lightly. In fact, there's quite literally nothing in this life that I take lightly. I wish I could. I wish I could be super nonchalant, but I'm like the most chalant person ever. So, yeah, but that's kind of that. Yeah, if you made it this far, damn bitch. Go you. Rock on. Rock on. You're on. I need to turn this off. Anyway,
so... moving right along, we have these chest pieces. We got a beautiful feminine rose right here in the middle. We've got, like, this Venus de Milo statue thing. We've got this little, like, you know, I don't even know if you can see that, but it's got, like, the universe and, like, compass and, like, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And then we have this saying, which is love is what you deserve in French, from the song Freaking Out on the Interstate. This was actually my first one I got, and I've been addicted ever since. And then... to match it over on this side, we've got a text that says, make someone happy, with a little poppy, for my grandpa that passed away. That was kind of his thing, was make someone happy. Like, he was really good at that, so that's for him. This chest piece, I just asked my tattoo artist, I was like, hey girl, I'm looking for something that shows the beauty of life, travel, love, and femininity. Those were my 4 things. I'm like, I want that on me, because it's very close to my heart right now. Can you do something with that? And she did this, and I was like, perfect. Fucking A. Love it. So now, I will say, oh god, I'm scared that my boob's gonna fall out. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so, this is brand new. It's actually not even finished yet. I'm getting it finished this Monday, this sleeve. Starting off right here, we have this little quote, lead with love. That's my mom's handwriting. She wrote to me in a birthday note, and I wanted her writing on me forever wherever I go. And then I also added my dad's handwriting. And my brother's is on my back right here. That's all part of the tattoo. Also, there's a bell up there. I don't know if you can see it, though. Yeah, it's a bell up there, and it says, she will be loved. Yes, it's a Maroon 5 song. Yes, I know Adam Levine sucks. The bell is for my mom. My mom loves bells. She's had a fascination with them since she was a kid. God, this tattoo tour is taking so long. I'm so sorry. You don't have to watch it. In fact, I hope you clicked off by now. But anyway, if you don't, like, if you're not into this, like, I don't care. I got my point across. I talked about the important shit, how sexy you are with your scars or whatever. Now this is just fun. But, yeah, so the tattoo starts up there. It's got some of my brother's handwriting. He wrote best friends in every lifetime, which I thought was cute. My dad's handwriting is right here, and it says, love you, Snooker Pops. That was my nickname when I was a little kid. Don't be gross. Anyway, the significance of this one is there's a poem. I'm just going to insert it on the screen. You can pause the video if you want to read it, but it really, like, just kind of stabbed me in the heart a little bit in the best way. It's my favorite poem ever, and it's about, like, fig branches and fig trees, so here you go. Great. So yeah, hence why I have this, but again, there's going to be more detail added and shit. It's not done yet, so. Okay, we're almost done, I think. Dear God. Yeah, I think I just have 2 more. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to show you these 2, but we're going to give it the old college try. And then, of course, yeah, I think that wraps it up. Okay, so I'm going to show you this one right here. This is the Tree of Life.
I also, okay, I have another one that I can't show you or pictures of it because it's like, it's pretty much on my left ass cheek. So I'm sorry, I tried, but I cannot show you that one. The symbol, it's a moonflower, a big moonflower on my ass cheek. Fuck. And, the significance of that is there's my favorite TV show. It's called The Haunting of Bly Manor. The moonflower is a very prominent flower in it, and there's just a whole monologue scene, and it's very, very beautiful. If you want to look it up, just look up The Haunting of Bly Manor moonflower scene. It's great. So, oh my god, I think that covers it all. That was insane. But I did get all of that for just 2 comments of people asking. That is so fucking funny. Wow. Wow. Anyway, thank you for asking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. I hope you know how proud I am of you and your heart and your mind and your soul and all your quote-unquote ugly sides and your wounds and all your hurt and your pain. Again, it makes you who you are, but it doesn't make your life. So, yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm rooting for you. And, yeah, we'll just keep being hot and sexy together. Thanks for coming on me. I mean, coming out with me. Ew. Okay, I'm ending this now. I love you. Bye. Also, have a happy Thanksgiving. Probably won't post until after Thanksgiving because I want to spend some time with my family. If you don't have anywhere to go this holiday season, I hope you know that my heart goes out for you. It goes out to you, and as isolating as life can feel sometimes, I hope you know that truly you never are alone, and there's so much beauty that life has in store for you and so many people that you're gonna meet, and I know the holidays are just a hard kind of like time of year. We like to play them up and pretend that they're like so great, and they are, but they also like, we need to be sensitive in the fact that they're not great for everybody, and we need to be just very grateful and conduct ourselves with a sense of gratitude and just love for what we have, because again, I know it's not an easy time on anyone. It's really hard. Beautiful but hard. And I just hope you know that, again, like if you're navigating a really shitty time right now, I got you, Bubba. I'm in your corner. I love you. You're doing beautifully. And yeah, I will see you bitches soon. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see if I missed anything. Maybe check in my notes. Oh yeah, I did also want to say, I really want to get to know all of you on a more personal level after I just sat and fucking yapped for like 20,000 years. So please comment some stuff about you down below in the comments. I'd love to read. And just like tell me about yourself. I'd love to get to know you more. This sounds like a shitty Hinge date. Like right before I like invite you back to my apartment, I'm like, I'd love to get to know you more or something. Anyway, whatever. Netflix and chill. Bye.